What did this convention achieve, if anything?
Well, yes, Marit, I was there for the 2 days. Big convention, obviously big names too. The Spanish Prime Minister was the host, but you also had the President of Brazil, Lula, the Mexican President, the Colombian President, the President of South Africa, Ramaphosa. Obviously, they have all clashed one way or another with President Trump. In terms of the convention, what did they achieve? I would argue they achieved a photograph, a moment, and that obviously we're seeing there in the pictures. That matters in politics because politics is about the optics and it's about the symbols too. And ultimately, coming out of this convention, what they argued is that there is an alternative to global MAGA, which of course they suggest is fueling hate, sexism, war, tariffs, commotion in the world. So I think what they've shown now is politically the pendulum has really shifted from the left to the right, and they're seeking now to say, look, there is an alternative, and perhaps we can now bring that pendulum back to progressive ideas. It was also relevant because over the weekend, and perhaps we can put it up on the screen, there was a battle of rallies too in Europe. In Madrid, there was an opposition rally that took place in the capital city, but also in Milan, there was a rally of the far right of the European Parliament, so the hard right in the European Parliament, going from Jordan Bardella to Matteo Salvini, saying the complete opposite, that Europe is now facing big issues with illegal migration and security. But the goal of this convention in particular, the one led by the Spanish Prime Minister, was to really show that picture that there is an alternative.
And at the same time, Maria, Spain leading calls to review or even suspend the EU's broad association agreement with Israel.
Yeah, indeed. So that was another idea put forward by the Spanish Prime Minister, who's obviously trying to boost his profile in international politics, suggesting yesterday that Spain will present tomorrow at a foreign affairs meeting the idea of suspending now fully this association agreement with Israel. Obviously, this is not a new idea. It has been pitched in the past. It always hits a wall. Even the idea of a partial suspension has been complicated. But again, a lot of this is about the image of the Spanish Prime Minister. This is an idea that plays very well with the European left because it is incredibly critical of Netanyahu. And for the Spanish Prime Minister, it's also a way of changing the conversation. The past week, it's been very difficult on a legal basis for Pedro Sanchez. His wife, his brother, obviously are all facing legal issues, and he needs something that can really catapult his profile going into 2027. I spoke with his entourage over the weekend, and they all told me the same thing. One way or another, he is going to run in 2027. There is absolutely no way at this stage in which he will not contemplate being the lead candidate for the socialists. And now he's winning internationally. He needs that domestically because his position is so weak in Madrid.